Oh yeah, it's that time. It's time to get medicine, grab your drinks, grab your seats. If you're driving, make sure it's just water. If you're at work, no one cares. No one's paying attention.
Yeah, actually, I saw a sign that said traffic deaths are 12 times higher when you're driving drunk.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure who that sign's for, because last time I checked, if you're driving drunk, and if you're a drunk in general, a sign telling you the statistics isn't going to mean jack crap to you at all. I'm just saying... I don't think that people should drive drunk. It's 20 times higher than it is if what's that now?
Exactly. I actually read that sign no, correction. I saw that sign today. I only got up to 12 times. And I looked in front of me and somebody's slamming on their brakes. I'm like, I don't know what the rest of that sign said, but almost caused me to...
What they should have is a sign that says traffic deaths are 12 times more likely by reading these signs.
Exactly. I'm like, huh. You know what? I'm just going to stick to texting.
Last time I checked, drunks are not very reasonable.
Just one more.
They're not going to read that and be like, you know what, I should probably go home and or at least pull off to the side of the road.
Exactly.
No, you know what? I am going to drive home, and then I won't drive anymore.
Exactly. Here's to that.
Yeah, so that's drunks are not, they're not people to be reasoned with.
Have you ever tried to reason? Actually, yeah, no. I mean, you can get them to do a lot of things. It's hilarious.
Well, they will do anything, and it's very funny.
Well, it's so funny because I used to...
It's funny when it's not you.
Oh, yeah. Because I used to DD for a couple...
Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
I used to...
Didn't take you for the type.
Yeah. I used to be a designated driver.
Oh, okay.
For a couple of friends that were younger than me. But they'd go to the local college to party. And I'm like, no, you guys, like... And when they went, like, they went all out.
They partied?
Oh, they partied.
Well, if you're going to a college to party, you're gonna either die or make it home and not remember anything.
But I would... not only did I have to not drive my car because they wanted to get home, so I would drive one of their cars.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
On the way home, I would be able to get food from them because they were so drunk. I'm just like, you're paying. They're like, okay.
I love you, man. I appreciate you doing this.
Yeah. I'm like, do you want something? Just give me this. I'm like, all right, let me get your money. And so I got a meal out of it. I mean, I had to spend a couple hours around a lot of annoying drunk people. Not saying that I haven't been drunk or annoying myself, but when they're all younger than you,
oh yeah, no,
I'm just like, oh my goodness, you guys, just okay, whatever. But yeah, you know what? We should start an app for DD for designated drivers.
Oh,
I mean, people will be like, yeah, Brent, that's Uber. No. This is just specifically you don't get paid to do this. The only way that you get paid is from food.
I'm okay. Interesting.
Your ears perked right
I had
up.
to contemplate this for a second, but I'm with you. So you get paid in food?
Yeah, so like when you go...
Or is this a scenario like where you're just influencing drunk people, where you're stealing from drunk people?
Yeah. So
is that what
yeah. Because...
And then you also owe me $25 a person.
Yeah. No. So what happens is, let's just say somebody goes out to a party.
Okay. I'm with you so far.
But they don't really like want... They already set up the DD. You're already set up.
Yeah. Okay. This is designated driver, not Dungeons and Dragons.
We're not
going to get drunk at a Dungeons and Dragons party.
No, because I don't even think people at Dungeons and Dragons party drink.
Yeah, really don't need it because there's no girls around.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. You don't need that courage.
Yeah.
So it's already set up. So you know where they're going to be. So you just meet them there. And you sit there the entire time. You can drink some water. You can watch them get
So yeah, I didn't know, Uber doesn't go along with you.
Right. So you're there, and as soon as they're ready to leave, they have to pay for your meal. You get to pick any drive-through. You go into there, the drunk people have to pay for your meal. Now, I am not going to put stipulations on that only one person has to pay for the meal.
Okay.
So you can collect the money.
So you can get everybody to pitch in.
Exactly. No. You can get everybody to pay for the meal. But whatever's left over, you get to keep.
So this is just taking advantage of drunk people, is your idea.
Hey. I'm not taking advantage.
Hey, look,
I'm getting them home safely.
I am not,
and I want a meal out of it.
I am not criticizing you. I think this is how business empires are built with these sorts of ideas.
Exactly.
I like this idea.
Yeah.
What would you call it?
DD.
Okay.
Well, maybe
that's very creative.
Designated driver. No, let's go with...
If you do DD, again, I was confused by the Dungeons.
Yeah,
you don't want a bunch of nerds hitting you up for a
well,
ride.
They might pay for your meal, too.
I don't think so. They're nerds, man. Your street cred's going to be ruined just by...
just by hanging out with them?
Just by being with them.
And we did establish in the last episode I'm pretty gangster. So
yeah, we did.
I got to keep that street cred way high.
You got it.
Yeah. Maybe we could be like... Maybe we could call it... Drunk Call Us.
Drunk Dial Us?
Yes, Drunk Dial Us.
There it is.
There we go.
There it is.
Yes. So you guys, if you're listening, you cannot steal that idea.
Or we could just do Drunk Uber.
Yeah. Dracuber.
Drunk. No.
Smash them together.
I'm not sure that's quite what I was going. Druber.
Yes.
That's just might as well. Let's smush it even further together.
I mean, you're already drunk. How about that? Already drunk.
You're already drunk.
Boom.
And
Nailed
then
it.
those signs, actually, that the government puts up
we're
will
going
only help us because drunk people assume be like, "No, man, we got to call you already drunk." No, you're drunk. No, who am I talking to?
Exactly. But see, the thing is...
Yeah. What's the thing?
What
is the thing?
The difference between us and like Uber and Lyft, we're not getting paid by them. So I don't get why I keep saying their names, but
we could call it grift.
There we go, grift.
Yeah.
We're not. You have to tell us that you're going to a party so that we can meet you there.
Yeah. Okay.
You're
also a chaperone.
Yeah. But you're gonna get paid with food money. Believe you me,
and also some real money if there's left over.
Exactly. Believe you me,
you get everybody to put into a pot.
Yep.
You don't need to have the exact amount. Anything you take the pot, and anything. Well, not the pot. We're not doing drug dealing.
We're not.
But you take the money.
It's legal now.
The
but
money pot.
Yes.
And you buy yourself some food. Anything left. You could buy a 4 for $4.
There you go.
Although I think it's actually now like a 6 for $6 or a 4 for $6.
Yeah.
I forget. Inflation.
Everybody wants that pay raise.
It's not as cheap as when I was young. We used to get
dollar menu.
We used to get 2 hamburgers for a nickel.
There you go. Yeah.
So you do that. You buy the 4 for $4, and then you keep all the rest.
But see, so there's also
because you're not getting paid by you're already drunk. Is that what we're calling it? What do we call
already
it?
drunk?
Yeah. Okay. Already drunk.
But see, the thing is like tips are welcomed. Number 1. Number 2.
Like tips as in you tip over the drunk people and that brings you joy?
Yeah, no. Well.
So, okay.
No.
Oh, okay.
Tips are welcomed. You can do it on the app or in person.
But you... Hold on. Like, if you have like a tip jar, I feel like with drunk people, they'll be like, "You're doing a great job. Here's a little something for you, pal." Okay, that is a dirty napkin that you are put. That is not money. please get that out. No. I insist. This is for you because you've been so cool.
But I've seen some drunk people open up their wallet and be like, "Here you go." Like, you do realize you just gave the bartender a 50, right? Like, oh, I did. Like, yeah, your bill is $15. You could give him a 20.
What college kid is walking around with a $50 bill in their wallet?
Are you kidding me? There are so many college kids that come from families that are like, here you go. Now we're gonna get an email. That's not my family. Well, then I'm not talking about you, am I? How about you?
My children are not entitled. But you could
By
also,
you saying that, they are.
We could also expand this into other services, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because we could get doctors to work on people with amnesia.
There you go.
And be like, hey,
did you forget? You still
owe me $50.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, I was thinking
Insurance is not going to cover everything. I still need $2,000 from you.
I was kind of thinking that we could branch off and do not just a car service, but like a plane service.
Oh, that's okay.
Like a party plane.
A party plane.
Because, like, no one's come up. Well, I mean, some people might be like, yeah, those are called private or chartered planes. But,
No,
like, a
this is
real
different.
party plane.
Yeah, this is like a party bus.
Yeah,
but just
in the air.
put that sucker in the air.
Yeah. We'll get the party started, and we'll fly you out to Vegas or Miami or Atlanta or wherever. We'll have that party in the air because you'll start cracking those bottles. And that hold on.
Okay, no, I'm with you. I'm not.
That pressurized air is going to mess with you a little bit. As soon as you land, that's going to hit you. And then you're going to be ready to go.
You know, I also have another way we can expand, right? Along the same lines. You actually triggered this in my head right now.
Please say a party train.
No, but that's another good idea. I'm talking party hikes to high elevations where the oxygen is less.
Dude, when's the last time you hiked?
I'm not saying I'm going to lead it. I'm not even going to say I'm going on it. But there's weirdos out there who will do that. Or you could be all these crazy millionaires who are like, I'm going to hike up Mount Kilimanjaro.
Oh, that's so weird because I was thinking the same mountain. That's gross. I feel dirty.
But I'm just saying, right? There is, because you get people up into that higher elevation where there's less oxygen.
Yeah. You start You start cracking some bottles up there.
And you drink
It's going to get silly.
Yep.
It's going to get silly real quick.
Soon you're going to have access to the trust funds.
That sounds like a cult.
Are
we starting a cult?
Hold on. We're throwing around words here.
Words have no meanings.
We're going to
Words have no meanings.
Everybody has to sign with blood to get service.
To go up the mountain.
It's not weird. It's just a normal thing.
Yeah. We just started a cult. That's okay.
Sure,
whatever.
There's a jug of Kool-Aid up at the top that everybody has to drink.
Yeah, it's because you're gonna get silly.
Yes, it's the silly juice.
Silly. No, see, we can't even have a party train in America because we don't have enough like train tracks going anywhere.
If you're riding Amtrak, there's a good chance it's going to derail.
Oh, jeez.
I mean,
Shots fired.
I'm just saying. You want to be careful with that.
Yeah, you really do. They take corners at
government-funded trains. Uh-oh.
England.
High probability
most of Europe is going to have a problem with that. Possibly even Japan, some Asian countries.
But hold on, we do some amazing accents on this podcast, so we can usually get that. We can get on good terms again.
Yeah.
Smooth things over.
Absolutely. We don't want to do probably a Japanese accent.
I can try it if you'd like.
Actually, now I'm kind of curious.
So am I, but also...
I don't get how doing one accent is hilarious. Doing another one is super offensive.
Yeah, well,
the
world we live in.
Yeah, I know. Speaking of which, I was listening to a podcast today, and my daughter was in my truck with me, And
Were you listening to this podcast? Our
no,
podcast?
I wasn't. I was not.
That's
I don't want to corrupt her all as much
I
as
thought she listened.
She does, but
Yeah.
if I can just like let her forget about it for a little while, maybe she won't listen. I don't want to corrupt her too much. I mean, it's too late. She lives with me, but whatever.
That ship has sailed.
Yeah. So this podcast said something about how blood could like it's
Were you listening to one of your true crime?
it was a true it's a true crime, and how your blood could tell your ethnicity, whether you're Caucasian or African American.
What was the podcast brought to you by 23andMe?
No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
But it was just so funny because as soon as it said ethnicity and he said African American, I go, no, just African.
No, I think they're always called African Americans everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. In Canada, oh, look at an African American. No, that's an African Canadian.
Nope, it's not. It's an African American.
You go over to Africa, look at these African Americans.
Sure, it'll go over well.
You know they're natives to Africa. Yeah, they want to be African Americans. Don't worry about it. But that's the thing.
This is the concept of it.
My
really.
daughter is 10, and I'm going off on how. I'm like, no, African American is not an ethnicity. African is an ethnicity, not African American.
You got your soapbox out with your daughter.
I did. I'm taking her to
You
gymnastics.
didn't even have the old man rant.
No.
Come on.
Taking her to her gymnastics class, and I'm all fired up. I turned down the podcast so I can explain to her that African American, no, African. Like you can't find the blood of somebody and be like, this is an African American. Like, no, nope. I'm sorry, no. It was just set me off today.
I can tell.
It really
I can tell.
And my daughter, we get to her gym, and I was like, I'm sorry, baby girl, but you got to know, words mean something.
She's going to be in her gymnastics class. Like, my dad says there are no such things as African Americans.
I said ethnicity.
She's a kid. She doesn't understand.
I know, but I explained it to her. I was like, we're Caucasian. She kind of looked at me. I was like, do you know what that means? She goes, yeah, kind of. I was like, we're white. I was like, if you take her blood, you can say
It's white.
Yeah, you can say, you just be like, oh yeah, this is a Caucasian, but you can't say, oh yeah, this is an American, because there's other cultures that have white people. You can't be like, yeah, this is an American. I'm like, no.
Boy, that really set you off.
really
That
did.
podcast
It
really
really-
set you off.
really
I've never
did.
seen you so fired up about it.
I was so upset when this person was like, oh yeah, you can tell the ethnicity. Well, that didn't upset me. But when he said ethnicity as far as like African American, I'm like, I'm sorry. Nope. No.
Would you ever do one of those?
23andMe's?
Yeah.
You know,
I hear there's a lot of issue. Sorry, I'm interrupting you.
No, it's okay.
I didn't really care about your answer.
Yeah,
I really just wanted to segue into this.
You just really want to upset me more, don't you?
Yeah, trying to. I hear that there's a lot of issues with like privacy things with that. Like, there's really nothing in place to protect your privacy, to protect your DNA information,
Right.
your blood. Like,
See, and that's the thing is, like, I would love to do one. Whether it's-
I've thought of it. Yeah.
I would love to do one. The thing is they say that they would destroy your sample, and it's like, all right, cool.
They're probably selling it,
Yeah, black market,
Microsoft or something.
probably. Bill Gates is like, how
I
many
knew that would get you.
how many vaxes can we come up with all this DNA samples? Dude, you can't even fix the viruses in your software. How about you leave humans alone? But
I knew that would set you off.
You're such a jerk.
All I gotta do is just mention Microsoft or Bill Gates.
You're such a jerk. But see, the thing is like, I would love to do that if I knew for sure they were going to just use it to give me the results and then completely and absolutely destroy my DNA.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I guess, and again, just by listening to true crime podcasts, you can check a box.
Always a great lens to put life through.
You can like agree to have your DNA on file so that you can catch mass murderers like the Golden State Killer or whatever.
Wait, so if you're the murderer, they can catch you? Is that what it is? Like,
yeah, exactly.
We're going to keep this on file to catch a murderer.
Which is hilarious because it's like, wait, I'm pretty sure that's against my Fifth Amendment. Self-incrimination.
I don't know what incrimination means.
It's okay. Look it up.
Look
it up on Google as you put your thumbprint in, and they do a retina scan, and they start giving you ads of things that you like.
I like in all these tech brands that you never mention Apple.
I mean, because Apple keeps your stuff secure.
That's what it is. Yes, of course. No, they never use your stuff for anything else.
No,
of course not.
No, I hate Apple too. I mean, I like it as a consumer. I think it's very easy, and I do like the fact that.
Look at this. This is such a tepid defense of Apple here. You're such an idiot.
Again, it goes back to the true crime, but like, you can't just walk up to Apple and be like, "Let me get the records." They're like, "No, that's private." So it's like, all right, cool. I can get behind that. Where like when you get like a Samsung and it just starts on fire because it's plugged in, or if you get
Apple computers have started on fire for being plugged in as well.
No.
Yes, they have.
Okay, show me. Prove it. It was a huge story for Samsung. Let me see the story from Apple. He's gonna Google it. I really wish that Apple would come out with this. What is it? What is Google even called?
Oh, actually, here, August 27, 2023.
Oh, okay.
Apple issues warning about iPhones catching fire.
Oh, very nice.
From the Apple support community, iPhone 15 Pro Max catching fire.
Oh man, it's because we all get okay. Apple, Android, Google, Windows, whatever you have. But can we all just agree?
Oh, now you're suddenly pulling can we all just agree? Can we all just be Fox 10 Phoenix? Watch iPhone catches on fire while charging in Ohio family's kitchen. Watch an iPhone 4 catch on fire while charging overnight.
Phoenix?
Apple iPhone 4 explodes and catches fire.
You cannot go back to the 4
with 5 kids. This is posted on 2023, January 21, 2023. Family warns others after iPhone 4 catches fire, explodes while charging. I can keep going if you like.
Welcome to Russ's
iPhone catches on fire while charging. Video shows Apple iPhone 4 catch. Oh, that's from Fox News. That's not real.
I'm sure the listeners love this.
So I'm just saying.
No.
There seems to be.
That's fine.
Plenty.
Yeah, that's fine. Can we all just agree as consumers of whatever suits your?
I like now you're choosing the middle of the road here.
No, listen.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I think that we can all agree that we get our material from China and it's their fault.
All right, I can't necessarily disagree with that.
I think we can find that ground where
which actually, interestingly enough, Apple iPhones are made in China.
Yeah.
Via Foxconn.
Yeah. Honestly, I would love to get rid of my Apple. If there is an American-based cell phone producer, I would go with that.
Are you talking because? Technically, Apple is an American-based.
It's an American-based company, but like I'm talking about, like you get your materials and everything, like the materials for the phone.
Yeah, there's no such thing.
Yeah,
there's no place that actually does that.
Yeah. See, and that's what really gets me. It's like,
how did we get off on this topic?
I don't know.
About this? We brought your soapbox out.
No one's finding this hilarious.
No, they're not.
We are dividing our audience. And it's our fault. We take that responsibility.
You know what's great though?
Yeah, what's up?
You can buy a pair of shoes printed with the American flag.
Oh, awesome. In China.
And when I own a pair of that, it gives a whole new meaning to the phrase, "These colors don't run." That's
Well played.
Thank you.
Well played. Nor do they hike,
they don't do much.
go fast at all.
They lounge.
There you go. I like it. I mean, let's be real. That's what we are, loungers.
Yes, and I'm okay with that.
That-
That's what I love about America.
yeah.
Better than Australia, where you have to run away from things all the time.
Whoa.
Or I saw in Bali.
What?
I don't even know where that is.
What'd you just say?
I just know there's a movie
Uh-huh.
with Bing Crosby and Bob Hope called The Road to Bali.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that's India.
I can't do that accent either. I don't think that's appropriate.
I
was going to try.
We're going back to the head of the trail.
I really want to. Like, there's that draw. It's like a magnet. Brings me in, but I also know there's such a thing as cancel culture,
Yeah,
and we
oh,
want to
yeah.
actually make it in this world with our podcast, and you can't. You can do white people accents,
Sure.
like Australians.
Sure. Or
British.
England. Yeah.
I don't know, India,
German.
maybe when it was part of the British Empire, but it's not anymore.
Do you know when they got
German, yeah, you can do that.
Do you know when they get their independence?
I do not.
You don't?
No,
I
do you?
Yes.
How do you know this?
Because I'm smart.
Sorry, I don't mean to be so surprised. It just
Wow.
it's like information.
That hurts.
Yeah,
1901.
it was meant to. 1901?
Yeah.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, but
That's at least 50 years.
Yeah. Yeah. At least.
At
really.
least.
Yeah. I don't know how in the world I came
Yeah,
across
how do you
that.
know that?
I don't.
I'm actually going to fact check you. No offense.
Offense taken. You jerk. I don't even know how I came across that, but I was like, oh, hey, Australia, 1901.
Oh, do you want me to correct you, or do you want me to just let you keep thinking it's 1901?
What is it?
August 15,
Okay.
1947.
Oh.
Where did you get 1901 from?
I don't know.
Were you listening to another true crime podcast?
No. I'm like, maybe it was when it became a country. 1947 might have been when they broke off of the
That's when they
British.
gained independence.
Yeah, jerk. I'm talking about when they became a country.
What?
Like a standing, like they have rules and whatnot.
Everything keeps coming up 1947. We already know what that is.
All right, fine. Well,
no, I'm not saying
we'll
I'm
go with
not.
We'll go with your 1947 after World War II.
Well, but
apparently everything happened after World War
there was
II.
not much going on at the time. Everybody was figuring stuff out.
You know what though? I did just hear. Maybe I should. Well, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
Wait,
I did
should
just.
you?
I did a couple years ago. I did see a headline that said, of course, it's from CNN, so take it with a grain of salt, if you will, or whatever. That Hitler did die in South America.
That's a long-standing that he escaped to Argentina.
Yeah. The conspiracy is that a lot of top Nazis actually went to Argentina.
Yes, that is actually that there's a conspiracy theory. Well, not. It's a theory.
Yeah.
That Hitler and many top German officers escaped to South America. Yeah, that's a.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I'm kind of surprised that Steven Spielberg and George Lucas didn't write a Indiana Jones about that, but whatever.
Now, 1901
Okay.
in India was the first reliable census in India is taken.
Okay.
And also, Kalinda Charan Panagrahi.
Wow.
Of
Just
course, as
offended.
we all know, the poet, novelist, story writer, dramatist, and essayist
Sure.
was born
Yeah.
July 2, 1901. Died in 1991. I'm not sure if that's a male or female. It's like most Indian names. It's very difficult to differentiate. Kalindi Charan Panigrahi.
It's probably with the ending. What does it end with? The first name.
I. See,
Oh.
it doesn't actually help. Of course, notable deaths, as we all know. Mahadev Govind Ranade, judge, author, and reformer, and then Sultan Shah Jahan. Bagam
He was
of
the
Bhopal.
Sultan. So
Yeah, he
He
was the
actually
Bagam of Bhopal.
yeah, his son actually starred in Temple of Doom. So,
Did he really? Oh, wow.
yeah, So, not a sultan to be messed with, nor his son.
1901, tragic year, but also, some light, as the poet Kalindi was.
Yeah, was born. So, huzzah!
And the Indian Tolls Act was passed. Maybe that's what you're thinking.
Why
of.
are you talking about India?
No,
I didn't bring up India at all.
Well, why did we talk about India?
That's on you. Oh, no, because
I feel like you brought it up.
No, I did not.
Oh no, we were talking about the British Empire.
Yeah.
I mentioned India. I was using my advanced knowledge of history.
So advanced.
Clearly better than yours, Mr. 1901.
I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna prove it.
We will post it to social media.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
There was the first reliable census was taken. You were onto something there.
All right. Well, I'm just saying. I'm gonna prove this.
I appreciate that.
All right.
We're at the end.
Oh, are we?
Yeah. It went by fast.
Yeah, it did. Because I feel like I was gonna say something else. But
well, you can. It's our podcast. We can do whatever we want.
I know, but you kind of took the wind out of my sails.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I? Here, let me.
No,
you blow your sails again here.
No, we don't need any of that.
There's a whistle in
there was a little bit of a whistle in there. All right, so I guess we're at the end. I don't want to say goodbye, but
it's so hard
to say goodbye to yesterday.
Wow, that's beautiful, Brent.
Yeah, thank you. I thought we were gonna harmonize.
Well, we're getting sued now, actually. So that's
no, that was less than 10 or 30 seconds, whatever it is.
Time
no, I think it is a time.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I think.
We'd always say it was parody.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, thanks for joining us for the second episode of this week. We really appreciate you. We do want to take off just so that next episode can come quicker. Really, I mean,
bingo.
We need some more menacing thoughts. So if you have some menacing thoughts, you can send those to menacingpodcast@gmail.com, or you could hit us up on X/Twitter, whatever, at Menacing Podcast. Facebook, Menacing Podcast. You know where to find us. We're on every platform. Hit us up. Hit that 5-star review. No, hit that 5-star rating. And then how about you hit the review? I think the lowest you can actually go is 5 stars. So just click those 5 stars. And let's get
so true.
Yeah, let's get it going, guys. Let's get it going. Can't wait to hear back from you. I know this was a weird episode. And we apologize, and by that I mean I apologize for Russ. He's strange.
And I would like to quick point out again.
No, it's the end.
No, I
end.
need to say this. I'm collecting headlines for the next headline news segment. So please submit them, menacingpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Put the subject headline news.
Yeah.
I'll get it.
Hey, and I hope that you all liked his fake headlines about Apple. Good night and take care.
They were true.